Right then, hello, hello! Hello chat, how are we all? Welcome, welcome back to some Axis and Allies, some old-timey RTS action. Hello, how are we all doing? I hear a wild cue, it is I, says me. Howdy doody do. Is this the board game? No, this is not the board game. This is, well, I believe it's styled off the board game, but I guess you could say it's closer to Risk. I honestly don't know anything about the Axis and Allies board game. Cube Hydrate. I've actually just gone and filled up my water bottle on my own, no less. Very happy man. So yeah, how are people doing? Are we all in good nick? Are we in good form? Hopefully so. All right, what recipe? It was what Blade was asking me for the recipe that I made this evening. It's a sort of pancetta tomato sort of base. Sort of then you toss, pasta to pasta. It's like a pasta dish. It doesn't have a name. I don't have a name for it. So what I called it on the recipe was... I'll just open it again. So the name that I came up for it on the recipe that I sent him in the Google Doc was Joe's Pancetta Tomato Pasta Thing for 2 with some leftovers. I need to work on the name, but I think that's yeah, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Just watched the Armor Bullshittery final video. It was amazing. It was really good stuff. I've got that pit in my stomach I always get right before I go to work. Oh dear. Blimey O'Reilly. In before recipe command in chat. It's just kind of a rough ride. I mean, fuck it. If somebody wants to have a look at it in chat, there it is. That is the recipe. That's a long-ass name. It's true. It's sort of very roughly written. It's not really designed as a gourmet cookbook or anything like that. But it is there. Sounds like you really like to cook. It's not too bad, Tactical Racer. It's okay. Can I have a large latte with 2 sugars? That's it. Jane was in the thing, in the latest Bullshittery as a voice actor. Part 2 of her media career there. So yeah, how are we doing in chat? Are we doing okay? Have we had a nice day and so on? I've not been too bad myself. That's revealing true name to Q. Oh, I don't mind. Why am I streaming so late when I got work tomorrow morning? I know, right? It's terrible. Access denied, is it? Oh, private only to me. It's too secure. Hang on. Can't change. Hang on a minute. And that's it. Anyone with a link is a viewer. Okay, copy link. I sent you a message. Did you? Where? On Steam or on... Help! I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what's going on. Somebody turn the music down even more. There we go, okay. Trying to figure out what's going on. Elf, did you send me a message? Was it on Steam? I'm all over the place. What year is it? So does that, if I load that up, does that load me in as a viewer? I think, is that it? Can people see that? You can see it. You requested access, apparently. I don't know. Maybe try this link? I don't know whether that one... I don't know whether that one's any better. I don't know whether people can see that one. But anyway, that's the recipe. It's like not meant as a rough guide. No, it is meant as a rough guide. I don't really measure stuff. The link works now. Same link works. Right, okay. It was just Google Docs being funny then. But yeah, that's the thing that I made. And it's not bad. It was alright. Jane can attest it was a solid 5 out of 10. It's okay. Always welcome. Thank you very much. Right then, so let us jump into some more Axis and Allies. We've been playing a lot of this recently. I see no Italian army slideshow. As an Italian, I am pleased by the accuracy. That's it. The powdered stuff. I don't know. It's just, it's what I don't claim to be a chef. I'd say it was 7 out of 10. High praise indeed. That looks really good. I will make it this week. I apologise. Can we get a new channel in Discord for recipes only? I think I could do. Well, why don't we merge it into Poem Central? But you have to create a fucking recipe, but in, haiku. Just out for the added challenge, I guess. Cooking stream when? When I can figure out the logistics of how the hell I set up like webcams and stuff in the kitchen. Because that's going to be really weird. I have no idea how I'm supposed to webcam the cooking and stuff like that and change all of the scenes. Alistair, when he did it, he had like a really powerful laptop that he streamed off of, because obviously I'd have to move my PC in there and everything, which is just like, but yeah, that is the thing. Whiskey and soda, that's a recipe. Phone on a tripod? My phone has an awful camera, Matt. I've got like a horrible Indian knockoff thing It's called a Power 5. You might have heard of it. I think Linus Tech Tips did a bit on it once upon a time. It's basically a phone with an enormous like battery in it that lasts like a week between charges, because I was always crap at charging my phone. So yeah, it's got an awful camera. It's definitely not. It's one of these like dodgy phones that I think is meant for drug dealers because it's got 2 SIM cards. It's one of those. It's a drug dealer's phone. I have created a food recipe sharing place on the Discord. Fair enough. Good stuff. Yeah, there you go. People can share their recipes and I can make things. I'm going to be trying a red velvet, not my own recipe, but I'm going to be trying to make a red velvet cake for Jane's birthday. The one last year, because it's is tradition in the Joe household. Last year, I didn't use the right food colouring, and it was, well, there was no other way to call it. It was less red velvet and more of a brown velvet cupcake. The recipe called for using just a little bit of cocoa powder. And it seemed to, it was like dark cocoa powder, and it just seemed to completely overpower the food colouring. So it ended up as a brown velvet cupcake. But as I have so often learnt, it's not how it looks, it's how it tastes. You know, it doesn't matter. The presentation can be awful as long as it tastes all right going down. That's the bit that matters. Hugh, have you played Rebel Ink Escalation? No, I have not, Mr. Nosebag Bear. Add some red dye to it, sorted. Yeah, just fuck a couple of tomatoes in there, why not? So yeah, that was really nice. I had a bit of that, and then I had a kiwi for dinner, trying to get more fibre in my diet. So I've switched to like brown, because we used to eat quite a lot of white bread. We've now switched to like brown wholemeal bread. And the big difference between the wholemeal and the white bread is that brown bread is just so much like, I don't know what it is about it, but as soon as you take a bite out of it, it just sucks all of the moisture. It's such a dry bread. It's like unbelievable. I think you should play Honey Pop. I actually have Honey Pop. It was gifted to me in the dark days of my channel. Like when people were like, Joe, play this. Monkey do. Monkey do, play the game. SWAT Night gifted me Dead Space 1 and 2. I think you should do Twitch Sings. I could do Twitch Sings. I'd be a beast at Twitch Sings. I only know like 4 songs though. Honey Pop is banned on Twitch. You can't. Ah, right. Brown bread, you need butter. Yeah, to be fair. But yeah, no, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. I tell you, I don't know whether I said this morning, but I made a. I should probably get into the game here as well. But I made a fry up this morning, sausage, bacon, you know, whatever. And what I was going to do is I was going to do beans, and I have plum tomatoes with my fry pan, and I know not everywhere does fry ups. I know in Europe you think a fry up is isn't a breakfast, but a weird thing to have first thing in the morning. I know in Blade we went out with Blade for Tank Fest a couple of years ago now, or last year, I can't even remember. The idea of having like fried stuff is like just really weird in the morning. It's apparently it's just an English thing. Brother Gonda there with the 3 months. 3 months supporting someone from Birmingham. You can now afford a square mile of real estate there now. No, Birmingham's expensive, bro. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, fucking, if you want cheap-ass real estate, you can go to Stoke-on-Trent, and you too can have a cardboard box with a hole in it. Like, yeah, the houses were, like, so bad in Stoke. It's a nice enough place, and, like, there's very much, the spirit of Stoke. It's just... the spirit of Stoke-on-Trent is, fuck off. That's the spirit. But yeah, Birmingham's expensive, man. The biggest problem that I have with Birmingham at the moment is that Birmingham is going the way of London in that houses, right? So me and Jane, when we were obviously looking for a place to rent, we needed to rent a house because of the internet thing. Yeah, there he is, the man himself, Blade. I've sent you the recipe. I don't know whether the link works, but I've sent you the recipe. Yeah, so the fucking I'm losing my train of thought already. So when we were looking for a house, the problem is that all of the old houses in and around the commuter belt, around Birmingham kind of thing, in the suburbs, they've all been converted into flats because like landlords and like homeowners and stuff, they basically go they basically fucking decide, oh, I've got a terraced house here. But why just have a terraced house? I could divide them in two and have a ground floor and a first floor flat, and then charge both of them £700 a month. And And that's how it is. So like loads of like houses here in Birmingham get converted into flats, and it's a massive pain in the ass if you're trying to look for a house to rent, especially at a reasonable price, which was a real faff. I've never heard of baked beans for breakfast. Well, just as part of the breakfast, I would. Anyway, games. So this isn't me talking about food, although we could. Cooking with Joe. Baking some cookies or something like that. Soon TM. We do a big pan fry up here in Canada. Sausage, eggs, bacon, toast, and maple beans. Yes, that's okay. That's good. There's a normal one over there. If I queue in two and then have you two, that's it. Food is amazing. Cooking is fun. Yeah, Jane doesn't like cooking. I quite like cooking. I am a big cook fan. Somebody had to. Somebody had to. Or it's like, guess I'll die. Guess I'll starve. Right, so, without further ado, what I need to do then, I need to go here. And then what we need to do is we need to like move things around. So I'm going to put that there. And then we're going to go to display capture. Once we've got the game loaded up here. So I'm going to kill the main game soundtrack because we're going to get a nice dose of main menu music here in a moment. Load up the game. That's the one. Reopen display capture. And then, hypothetically speaking, somewhere on this black screen in front of me, there it is. It's wheezing into life. Any second, it's loading. Cue the music. Well, hey, very nice. Clean up after a full fry-up is a bit much. Yeah, tell me about it. Or, well, tell Jane about it, because she washes up. She deals with the bomb site. Did it crash? No, it's just an old game, and it takes a while to load. Right then, so... Atari and Timegate's 2004 Axis and Allies RTS. Graphics aren't nothing to behold. We actually have been having a problem with crashing. The last time we played this, we didn't have a problem with crashing, and the only difference was that I ran it in Service Pack 2 compatibility instead of XP Service Pack 3. But in the knowledge that the game could crash to desktop really at any time, I've been saving it sort of every time I go. Which has been nice. So I've tried to save every 5 minutes. 5-minute alert timers, exactly, Matt. So we're going to be jumping back in. So single player, World War II. We are currently playing under the mustached man himself, General Montgomery, for Great Britain. If we end up winning the war quite quickly, I might, actually maybe do a German and Axis power run. It might be quite interesting. Or play Mother Russia or something. Don't mind black pudding, prefer white pudding though. I might be racist saying that. 100% racism. There it is. Can't condone it. Terrible business. So, we're going to load on in here. As you can see, we've got 1 million saves. We save every 5 minutes in game, just in case we do ever crash to desktop. We are currently sitting high and mighty on turn 6. So let's load this up and have a look here. So, it is April 1942 in alternate war Europe, and, well, this is the state of the British Empire as of this point in the war at the moment. Early in the war, as of a few months ago, we managed to basically kick the Germans out of North Africa, and we have now annexed southern Europe as well as France and into Scandinavia. We've got a big line isolating German forces on the French coast. Yes, it all looks a bit weird, it's just how the map is. Proportionally, it's very odd. What about custard pudding with apricot jelly and sugar? Cookie filling? I have no idea, Blade. I'm not culinarily inclined. Greetings from the Philippines. Hello, Haram even. So I'm not particularly culinarily inclined. And well, to give you an idea, as one of my many gaffes with food and drink, when I was younger, obviously Pepsi Max or like Coca-Cola was like all the rage, and I didn't know what it was, only that I wanted it, and I saw a bottle of malt vinegar on the side and thought that's got to be the stuff because it's the same colour, and I drank it. I got through half a bottle, which was to give you an idea anyway. That's there you go, window into my childhood there. Anyway, so this is the end of turn 6, I believe. We do actually have a battle brewing from the looks of it. Let's have a look here. So, the Dutch East Indies is actually being engaged by this Japanese air infantry soldier. So, because we've got like Australia and New Guinea and Southeast Asia, India, all under British control at the moment, I remember I had a similar thing with cooking apples. I remember I thought cooking apples were just really big apples. And, yeah, I was sort of did whatever I could. So, yeah, I just sort of ate a cooking apple and it was sour as fuck. It was so bad. Anyway, yeah, sorry, game. Axis and Allies, easy sidetrack. So, yeah, basically this is the state of the war at the moment. We've really sliced into the Axis power here. Russia's managed to get a handle back on its main country, which is fantastic. But a lot of sort of Asia has fallen under the red sun here, the rising sun, which is China. We've managed to hold on to a couple of areas, but we are currently on the attack here. We're trying to take the Dutch East, so we're actually going aggressive. We're actually trying to take the Dutch East Indies back from the Japanese, who snuck it off of us. This province is actually worth 7 upkeep a turn, so it's quite an expensive province. New Guinea isn't too bad at 3, Australia's at 4, so you can appreciate just how much 7 is. We've got to try and get in there and stop them from taking our land, kind of thing. So what we're going to do then, we're going to click Start RTS. Now, we will not have access to an air force during this mission. The enemy infantry was an infantry air unit, which means they will have access to planes. I, however, have access to mechanised infantry, so while they will have access to their airborne units and their paratroopers, I will have access to half-tracks that will hopefully be able to close the gap. I can build anti-aircraft half-track units, and I may well do that if planes become a problem, but for the most part, we're just going to have to knuckle in and see how we do. So I've started in this village here, which isn't too bad. A small amount of money. We do have some special abilities, but I'll tell you more about them later as we go on here. What I'm going to ask chat to do is remind me every 5 minutes what the fuck is going on. Because, yeah, I don't remember it at all. So basically every 5 minutes, if you can tell me when 5 minutes passes up here, when it gets to 5, 10, 15, 20, because I need to do a game save. Right, in the knowledge that the enemy has literally no armour, we're going to go for artillery brigade stuff, because they will only have infantry, and using mortars against them is going to be very fortuitous. That's what I want to do. And then we want to get some men out, and we want to explore all of these different areas if we can. Here comes the artillery division headquarters. Build 2 units of regular infantry regiments, and we'll push them around. I'm also going to build myself an ammo depot truck as well, because the mortar infantry that I'm going to be building here in just a moment are quite expensive on the old ammo reserve. Save? I suppose I should actually do a save, shouldn't I? Dutch East Indies. Yeah, I should do a 0-0 save. But this is just like the start of the battle, and then we'll save again at the 5-minute mark. Okay, matey, you go down here for me. It's going to take them a long time to push through this jungle. This jungle that they're in here limits us to slow, but it does give them some defensive bonuses, which is nice. Okay, build the artillery units. Ammo truck, bring that down and over here. Let's see, do we want any special upgrades? Let's increase... No, let's not do that. We'll wait until we get a bit more money. Wait for your man to go over there. Mortar units are coming in, get them to attach to that unit or follow that unit. Thank you very much there to Fuck You Panda. Very good name. Terrible name. Evil. But no, good to have you in. Thank you very much for the 2 months, mate. Right. Yeah, lots of infantry heading out and about here. First area has been captured. What we are going to try and do is try and dig out the Japanese if we can before they... Yeah, before they... The things we do to watch out. Long live Quebec, I know, right? Yeah, basically what we want to try and do is dig out the Japanese before they really get a majority of their air force ready to go. I'm probably going to build an engineer division headquarters next, just so I can start building the anti-aircraft stuff. I definitely want to build some anti-air batteries in and around my base, just in case. Which rhymed. Okay, these guys are all moving out. They're moving through the jungle. It's taken them a long time to get started, but it is a defensive avenue that we can take should we need to. Again, we just got to try and find where the enemy's basing and then get some very early assaults going if we can. The mortars should be very, very good at that. Normal infantry regiments pack a couple of these Vickers machine guns. Quite a lot of damage. At 16 damage a pop with a high rate of fire. Those are going to be the meat and gravy of our damage output, as well as the mortar infantry, who also have a machine gun, as well as a couple of these mortar rounds. Very good splash and quite a lot of morale damage, which is awesome. Yeah, late Q stream, that's it. Yeah, I was writing a recipe. What can you do? Oh, hello. Actually, it looks like we've found their base. Let's tag this. Bingo, we've stumbled into it early. That is ideal. Right, what you want to do is get down here ASAP.
Ready for duty. Move out.
And we will coordinate for an offensive.
Break camp. Break camp.
If we can get down there quickly, we should be able to hit them before they are able to really get a substantial defense up. I'm going to build, if I can, an extra unit of mortar infantry and get them to push down here. And then that should be enough. Let's get you into assault. Group units. These guys are pushing in. Let's get everyone aggressive. Group them together.
Ready for duty. Move out. Break camp.
Get them all over here on the open ground. And then we'll push down and we'll start attacking this Japanese position, which is fantastic. Have I played much of the original Supreme Commander? I haven't played any Supreme Commander, you know. Like, it's just something I didn't play when I was younger. Or indeed when I was older. Here we go. Let's engage these guys. These guys shouldn't last very long against the mortars. There you go. Yeah, mortars absolutely kick the snot out of them there, which is great. These guys do have the Special Forces upgrade, which I think they just unlocked via their core HQ. Otherwise, we should be alright. Those guys are routing. Get everybody back into the resupply line. We'll get this unit to push up. And then when we can, we'll probably build a second infantry division headquarters, or probably more likely a mechanized division headquarters. But it's going to take us a little bit of time to generate that money. What's this game? It's an old RTS that I played when I were a nipper. We're at the 5-minute mark here, so let's just throw in another save quickly at the 5:00 mark. There it is. Just in case the game crashes, because it is like a fucking 16-year-old game. Everybody group up together, and then we'll begin our assault. In fact, we're going to start our assault now. Focusing on their anti-air batteries first, and then just working in. We might even be able to go down and around here, actually. I might actually do that. There it is. Good stuff. Those guys have been destroyed. Let's push around the corner here. Right, how much does it cost for this? It's going to take another 80. I probably should try and increase my supply line, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring my supply down here. Here comes another unit. Let's get these guys engaged and destroyed. Mortars giving them a hard time. Pretty much 3 mortar units just instantly rout all units they come into contact with, which is great. You can see once the mortars start firing up, yeah, their machine gun's gone. Only 3 of them left. Infantry really don't deal with those very well, which is perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a resupply depot to extend our supply line forward here. Let's hope these guys make the... There we go. Same mistake. They've pushed around. We're going to push down here. If we can get rid of their infantry division headquarters quite early, it means that they're not going to be able to resupply their troops, which is what we want to stop if we can. How are we doing? Very nearly got that. People don't deal with having their limbs blown off very well. No, they don't. We did a 5-minute save, Matt. We did a 5-minute save.
Ready, sir.
We did sneak one in, I promise. I just want to make sure my guys are reasonably spread out here. I'm going to have a cube hydrate just while they move in. Keeping them on assault stance means that they're very slow.
Their secrets are ours.
There we go. Mechanized division headquarters, which is lovely.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir.
Right. It means they're very slow, but it means their combat efficiency's up. Assault behavior, which is Q assault. Q lies. He clearly wants a crash. Nothing to do with the freezing my computer screen, that's it. I managed to build some anti-tank troopers. If I can just quickly beat the snot out of this infantry division headquarters, it means that they're going to lose their supply, and it means they will not be able to replenish any troops that they lose. So here they come. Mortars have absolutely pounded the shit out of that. They've lost their supply, which means these units, you can see now, they've got a white border around the outside, and they have no regiment attachment, so they don't have a little icon underneath to say that they are attached to a barracks, which means they will not replenish until a new one has been built here. Let's just get your guys attacking these units here. They're trying to push back, it's not too bad. I'm probably going to get my guys to retreat here, just so that they can go and heal up.
Ready for duty.
Let's see, this thing has just been clapped by those guys. Very annoying.
Reporting as ordered.
I've got to go up here and
Break camp.
stop them from doing that again. My mechanized division headquarters, I'm probably just going to build like here, to be
I
honest.
wish I'd thought of that.
Once I get the supply of this area, it should be fine. Save again? Nope, we'll wait till the 10-minute mark.
Reporting as ordered.
Let's get them aggressive just to pick up speed a little bit. It's out of supply, so I can't build anything. I might queue this up until we actually get some supply, but it means going and capturing this place.
Fire when ready.
These guys do have an attached regiment, so they have built another
Reporting as
infantry
ordered.
division headquarters. The machine gun should be able to resist them for a little while. Once we've got the artillery units, we should be okay. There we go. Machine gun putting a little bit of damage out. The building's going to take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Mortar infantry's closing in. Once we capture this village back, we'll be in good nick. There we go. Morale of that unit suffered quite a bit, unfortunately, in the previous engagement. It's going to take a little bit of time for them to come back. And they've been dealt with. And this guy should now be in supply, which means he's now building regiments. Which is great. Regimentals.
Forward.
All
March.
good. Coming up to the 10-minute mark in just a moment here. We're going to let that building just have a small fire outside. It's not the end of the world. Let's see. Could I build a second one of those? Probably not just yet. I can build just a normal regiment half-track, so I'm going to do that. So these guys here have a couple of M3A1 artillery pieces strapped into them there. A couple of big field guns attached to the back, which is nice. The half-tracks are going to be a bit more difficult for the enemy to try and defeat, which is lovely.
Ready for duty.
Just quickly get these guys to come up here and deal with them.
Aimed and ready to
I
fire.
may even get these guys up there to deal with them.
Brilliant idea, sir.
Although they are going to be inside this forest, which is going to make it a bit of a
Ready
faff.
for duty.
Right, let's push the infantry back down and keep the assault going if we can. We're going to get the vehicles to try and go after these guys. They should be okay. They're not really going to do very much damage to my half-tracks, especially my howitzer at the back there is going to give them a hard time. We'll get our other half-track regiment up there to give them a hand. I've destroyed one of my half-tracks. Attacking from the trees is definitely a benefit to them. Let's come down here then.
Into the breach.
Save. 10-minute save. Let's do it. Dutch East Indies. The saves will get a little bit annoying, but it's got to be done just in case of a crash. Don't want to lose too much work. There's no quick save either, so...
Waiting for target.
There we go. More half-tracks have shown up on the scene. Infantry, despite their bonus in the woodland, are not able to resist it. In particular, the howitzer unit here with the 25-pounder. Jesus, big gun on the back of that half-track. They're going to be feeling that.
Reporting as ordered.
Right. Let's see then. Can we get another supply half-track down from this side? We can sort of push in, give them a bit of grief.
Aimed and ready
Should
to
be
fire.
nice.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get you going over that way. And let's get your man coming down here.
Ready for duty.
There we go. Anti-tank regiment there. Let's quickly try and knock these guys out. They're trying to field anti-tank units to try and resist me, but it's not going to really be enough, unfortunately. Let's attack our next regiment. Mortars. Pump some rounds in for us. There we go. There's a couple of good mortar hits. Excellent. Keep pushing down.
Country.
Take a look at this guy. Let's build our supply line coming out and over this way. Let's bring the half-tracks down to give them a little bit of vehicular support. Don't know whether these guys got the kill, but we'll push them down this way all the same, just to provide mutual support to our guys at the front. How are we doing on this guy? That guy's been engaged and destroyed. Let's destroy this and then also destroy their machine gun headquarters.
That matters. You have been entrusted with a greater responsibility.
That's Admiral Nagumo here. Try and get these guys engaged and destroyed. If we can destroy their infantry division headquarters, that'll be great. We're going to get the mechanized infantry unit attacking the bunker. Have you ever considered playing Steel Division? Not really, I've got to be honest. One of our infantry regiments is doing quite well. Excellent stuff. A couple of those howitzer half-tracks are doing very, very nice. Here comes the rest of our vehicle support. I was kind of counting on it there. Oh, there you go. Look, they've built an airfield.
We will show them no mercy.
Let's quickly get your man down here. We've got to try and chase down that vehicle headquarters thing. Let's see if we can get him trapped and destroyed. This is a large portion of their base being absolutely ruined here by the might of our units. Everyone in attack mode. Let's get that airfield destroyed. Alt F4 for quick save, it's true. Tried and proven. Let's see if we can build another one of those supply lines. Probably want another infantry division headquarters as well, just so I can go and start securing some of these other areas. There's their other infantry division headquarters, but without a core HQ, they're not going to be able to resupply their men. Let's get our guys around here, give them a bit of a pounding. So this building, you can see the blue bar is dropping. Once it reaches 0, they will not be able to supply their men. We've cut off their command structure. Logistics and supply can't get through. So we're in a very good spot here. We're going to carpet... Oh, I'm going to try not to crash the game. I'm going to carpet bomb down here, try and get rid of some of their buildings. Excellent. Motor Hall HQ is very badly damaged. Awesome stuff. Very dramatic music, it is. Keep the attack going, lads. Beautiful. Very army men, isn't it? There we go. That's that destroyed. Now it's just a case of mopping up, and then we are golden. Absolutely. Let's see, our other infantry division headquarters. Just build it down here next to your man. And then we are happy as Larry. Then we just got to track down the remaining survivors. And then we have kicked the Japanese out of the Dutch East Indies, which is good for us because that's going to reopen quite a lot of economy here. We've got a good hold on a lot of this stuff. Right, a lot of units promoted there, which is very good. We're going to pull quite a lot of our men up and out here for the sake of resupply. Just going to take him a moment to unpack. Hunt them all down, that's it. We do have to secure our assets here. A couple of infantry divisions going to be rolling forward. Supply lines are reopening. Everybody in aggressive stance for me, please. You guys too. Let's see if we can find the remainders. So we'll split people in 2 pairs if we can. We'll get you going with him, you going with him, and then we'll get you as a single. In fact, no, we'll actually get you with not necessarily one of the engineers, but definitely one of these follow-up guys if we can get him down here. Old Monty's done a good job here. Bring him down there. Right, you two, go and start looking at these other areas. You two, go and look up there. And then you follow this regiment, as this regiment is going to be searching this way. You guys, as the vehicles, are going to be searching the furthest distance. Go down there, see if we can find anyone remaining on the map. We've destroyed most of their bases. Unless they've got a second base, we're going to be pretty fine here. Just going to get this unit to try and defend our core HQ buildings. It's going to be important. Got a couple more of these guys built. These guys have found some contact. Let's get these guys engaged. That's the stuff. Keep attacking them. Brilliant stuff. We've got a unit retreating down this way. Let's see if we can get these guys to come and intercept. Aggressive stance. Let's see if we can find them. They're not going to stand a chance against these half-tracks. That's only if we can find them. There they are. Get them shot up. Excellent stuff. It's just a case of wrapping it all up now. You guys continue up over there. Let's leave someone defending. We'll go for a cube hydrate in a moment. Get this guy over here. Keep chasing these guys down, chaps. You're doing a good job. Excellent shooting. Just keep the chase up. They don't have long. That could even be their last unit. We shall see, though. Haven't seen any other Japanese installations in and around. Oh, no, there's an engineer unit just there. Let's get him hammered. Use the mortar on him. Very nice. Keep the attack up. Awesome stuff. Let's see if we can lock onto him. Brilliant. All settlements are now under my control. It's just a case of pulling the intercept here on that engineer unit that's running for his life.
Come
And
to
then the
attention,
war
lads, for
is
king and
won
country.
here in the Dutch East Indies. Can't see any more men. Once this engineer unit goes down, we should be pretty good.
Ready, sir.
There you go. Excellent. Japanese 1st Engineer Regiment has been destroyed. 18 minutes, that's quicker than usual. Managed to get a nice lead on them there in terms of economic supply and everything, which is great. That engineer just taking the grenades, it's true. Wonderful stuff. So the Dutch East Indies is now back under British control. As long as we can keep a sort of shaky hold on our areas here, we should be okay. Got no money for upgrades or anything at the moment, so we're just going to sit
Come to
tight
attention, lads.
and see how this goes. Ideally, I don't want to lose Southern Europe here, but the enemy does have a lot of tanks and stuff. I could be in for a real shock.
Come to attention, lads.
You see,
Reporting is ordered.
keep an bulk of my armoured force down there. Yeah, try and keep a bulk of my force here. I want to try and keep hold of France if I can, because that's +5. The East German coast is also +5. Scandinavia isn't that important. Sorry, guys. At +2. Did the matches affect the RTS anything other than a win and loss? Crush Northern France? I don't want... in order to crush Northern France, I'm going to probably need more men to come in from the UK, because I need to try and hold this area here. Also, I don't think I can attack multiple areas on this turn, so I think we're sitting tight. Can you invade Spain? No, it's a neutral point party at this point. Mate, you didn't answer the question. Which question was that? I'm sorry, Elf, I'm scatterbrained. What question did I miss? Oh, just pop my drink over there. Do battles have any effect beyond a simple win/loss? No. No, not at all, to my knowledge. Right. Auto-resolve. Let's see what they do. The Germans are pushing back into Russia. They've taken Russia. Russia's pushing back in. Russia's managed to take it back. It's definitely to and fro with them at the moment. No Axis advances here, which is interesting. We're going to push our unit here into Palestine just to get that captured for an extra bit of money per turn. Right then, let's take a look at some upgrades, because we haven't got very many upgrades. What can I get? I can get improved machine guns, proximity fuses. Let's get improved machine guns. And then let's get another infantry unit on the field if I can. So,
Ready, sir.
right, let's see. Would I be able to instigate an attack here in Europe? Or am I very much stuck on the defensive until I can get more men? It's going to be tricky, to be honest. Where could I try and gain some ground? I could try and slip into Kazakhstan there and try and cut your man off, but then that puts me very much in spitting distance of all of these guys, and I don't really want to be there. I want to try and keep a buffer zone between me and them if I can, but it seems a shame not to try and take some ground. So let's open up our buffer zone and move into the Philippines here from the Dutch East Indies. Let's secure that if we can. I could also move into the Marshall Islands. That could be a good opportunity to gain some ground on the Japanese. So let's move our guy from New Guinea into the Marshall Islands to secure it against them. Just increase our British presence here, sort of in the sort of south part of it. Would you call this the Pacific? I guess you would. Let's do a save as well. This is turn 7, I believe. Turn 7. Not bad. Save. And then let's end turn, I think. Hello there, Hentai. Very nice username. Good to see you, mate. It literally is the Pacific, that's it. Yeah, we're saving Harem Lover, that's it. We're going to take it back from the Japanese here, and we're going to try and hold our ground in and around this area. Hopefully. Right.
Reporting is ordered.
Do I try and move in and smash this tank force? That could make for some interesting combat. Do I try and take my tanks into Eastern Europe? What do we think about making this as a 5-dimensional chess play, chat? What do we think about taking this? Because that would leave Germany surrounded. If I could just get more men in here. What do we think?
Come to attention,
With him
lads.
there and him there. And ex-Ukraine, that's it. Hello, Q, how's things? It's not too bad, Martin. But South Europe is exposed. How about if I juggle that around like that? I think yeah, Southern Europe, it really does need some tanks, and I do need to get some more upgrades at the moment. I'm very thin. They can smash Greece. It's true. I think I'll be okay, though. Defend. I do have a lot of scattered infantry at the moment, and I am really going to struggle. My only benefit is that I do have carpet bombing. Right, let's bring your man back here.
Ready, sir.
Bring him back over there. You back over here. And then next turn we'll try and recruit maybe an armoured unit and then bring it into the French coast if I can. So let's just make our small gains. Hope that that's enough. Russia and Japan. Japan has taken Russia. There we go. There's an interesting point in the war for you. Okay, the Axis powers are definitely going to be giving me some shit. So the Russian army is basically been completely destroyed, which means in terms of the Axis advance, I am the next in the crosshair. So let us get an armoured unit summoned to the front line, and let's try and get the French coast to heal, if we can. There we go. That's going to have to be good enough. Yeah, the Russians are basically gone now.
Ready, sir.
How do I hold these guys back? I'm going to hold this guy in Palestine just in case I need to get things upgraded here. How's everyone else doing? We've kind of got defences going all the way around here. I should really try and get some of these guys upgraded. I don't want to push into these, so basically if I push my single infantry unit up towards here, whilst they are incredibly good countries to hold, I'm going to be on a pretty bad retreat. I could maybe move into Persia, because that will net me an extra 7 a turn, which will be nice. It's just holding them.
Come to attention, lads.
Could move like that and then like that. That might be okay, because India's got a defensive army, so it can look after itself. I've just got to try and get more units funneled into Europe. So let's start battle against Germany. I've got tanks and infantry going against their mechanised division and their tanks as well. Here we go. Deploy a core HQ here. We've got ourselves a King George V battleship here. Let's try and get ourselves deployed. Try and start dealing with any hostiles we might encounter along the way.
I was hoping for a nice stroll.
Prepare well before striking.
And see the enemy bunker line that we've got to try and break through here. Okay, let's start getting some buildings made then. Infantry Division Headquarters. King George, can I get you to barrage that area there for me, please? Turn the main deck guns. Excellent. Starting our attack of the coast. The deck guns there really going to give them a hard time, which is excellent for us. 14-inch guns working away. Speaking of kings, am I much of a monarchist? Not really. I wouldn't have said so. Deck guns are working away there, very nice. Let's get our infantry division headquarters down. We got to just try and break through those defences. It is going to take us a little while. I could try and very cheekily get up towards a mechanised division headquarters quite quickly here, and I might do that. Just sort of skip the infantry phase if I can a little bit. Because I need to get a lot of buildings and special units and stuff. It's going to take me a little while. Just use the King George to try and just pound them into submission if I can. And then I'll get this guy and then hopefully build a couple of artillery half-track units. Although, that said, I should probably maybe prioritise getting tanks quite early because I can really press that advantage if I am quick.
Bomb them to oblivion.
There you go. Proof machine guns is definitely going to be very good for the half-tracks. The half-tracks are really going to benefit from that. King George is doing well. He's destroyed that bunker. Let's keep it working. It's going to take a little bit of time to get all of this destroyed. Let's do our quick save at the start. Absolutely right. The French coast, 0_00. Very good, Mr. Montgomery. Let's keep it moving if we can. So yeah, an artillery headquarters if I can. And then we'll build a couple of units of artillery half-tracks and then try and sock it to the enemy as best we can.
Stand and fight.
The real worry is going to be if they build anti-tank stuff. It's more than likely going to be the case, but
Prepare well before striking.
what can I do?
I was hoping for a nice stroll.
So yeah, we want to build these artillery brigades. It's going to take a lot of money. Well, again, I'm at the mercy of here. The only other thing I'd be able to land is infantry, and I'm not too bothered about that. I just want to use the main deck guns of the King George battleship here to just shell the shit out of these bunkers so that I can make a breakthrough. The annoying thing is that there's no towns. Use the Air Force? No Air Force here, unfortunately. I don't have access to those buildings. Okay, it could take a very long time to build all of them. Why no towns? It's just not any towns on this map, unfortunately. 18.1 inches of terrifying, it's true. Absolutely enormous caliber guns. Right, 150. The reason I'm going for artillery units is because I can bombard these guys from long range, which is what I'm going to be doing. Wait for the King George to land the killing blow on that guy. There it is. Right, King George, start aiming at that artillery piece there if you can for me. Can you get quite close to the coast, I will. Wonder how close you can get. You're already pretty damn close there. Those are just out. That guy's just out of range. You can shell that guy though. Let's get your main deck guns on him. Start building this guy up and then see if we can just go about shelling their artillery battery there, which would be very nice. Is this basically Risk with Company of Heroes like combat? Kind of. I normally would be spamming quite a lot of infantry, but they've got so many machine gun bunkers, and with no towns, it's going to be so difficult to get supply moved. So I'm hoping this will be enough.
Waiting for target.
There we go. A couple of these big 18-pound guns strapped to the back of these half-tracks should hopefully be enough artillery to really give them some grief. I could try and get better bombardment range, but it's all money I don't have. Did you know that the Tiger tank is powered by charcoal? I did not. Very interesting stuff. Big drink of water there. Okay. So far, not bad. M3A1 is going to be coming up here very shortly. Again, the enemy cannot get tanks. They do not have a tank division stationed here. I do, but it's going to take me a long time to get it at the moment. Let's move forward, and then let's get our guys ready to shell this position. There we go. Very long range artillery. It's going to take them a long time to actually get all the shells down range and be able to kill them though. The more artillery I get, the easier it is going to be. I'm going to keep shelling these positions. It's going to take a long time to do for sure, which means the more artillery I get, the faster the whole affair is going to be. I need to get more oil before I do anything else. Don't actually get any experience for shelling, but it means I don't take a shitload of damage, so it's preferable for me. Build an oil division there, or an oil headquarters. Keep the shells going out, basically. Not much to be done about it. Are there literally any other upgrades I can get to help with this? So there's 25% attack speed. That could be really helpful, actually, for the kind of work that we're going for. It's just all very expensive, because I would be able to build literally a second unit. Did you find Hans and his Flammenwerfer yet? I have not, sadly. Okay, here they come. Just barrage the shit out of him. Right, okay. Pull back. Yeah, I don't want this guy hitting me as well.
Time for a fight, lads.
Just pound him from long range. I can get rid of that guy. That guy's definitely an obstacle for me at the moment. If I can just get rid of him, I'll be fine. Just move down the coastline a little bit with the battleship. We're very much in the shallows here, so we are struggling. Hello, Chinny! You slag. I haven't been... How would? Right, okay. Another unit of artillery half-track to come forward. Be okay here to now bombard that guy, which is great. Main deck guns. Excellent. That's it. Keep it going. They've got the same thing, these guardings here. They know where I am. I've just got to secure this bridgehead if I can. Here comes my other artillery half-track unit. Oh my fucking god, here we go.
Waiting for target.
Holy fucking shit. Right, okay. King George, start pounding the snot out of those guys.
Aimed and ready to fire. Aimed and ready to fire.
Right, pull back a little bit.
Repositioning.
See, get some infantry out.
Aimed and ready to fire. Waiting for target.
That's it, and now just try and hope that we've got enough to stop them. Okay, the King George is helping out big time. Keep those guns working on them, lads. Really need those big howitzers going to work. They're very tightly packed. God, that King George has really helped.
Come to attention, lads.
Okay, we lost one of our units. Nothing to do.
Ready, sir. Waiting for target. Aimed and ready to fire.
Pull those guys back. They're starting to get a little bit overwhelming now. They might be able to push me off of this. More D-Day, it's true.
Ready, sir. For king and country.
That's it. Keep shelling them.
Ready, sir. Aimed and ready to fire.
Keep regenerating your units, lads. I'm barely getting any money. That's the biggest problem for me at the moment. Nice job there. Nice firing from the King George. Keep them suppressed.
March. Right away.
Pull back. God, losing that regiment was really a faff, but what can I do? Got more guys coming in.
Brilliant idea, sir.
Barely done anything. Use the battleship. And the snot out of him.
Waiting for target. Come to attention, lads. Forward.
Push these motherfuckers.
Aimed and ready to fire.
Okay, I'm at a point now where I've got to start getting anti-tank stuff, which means getting a motor pool. I've got a lot more on the field than I would have liked. If I can just hold out for a little bit, I might be able to save up and just get Outrighter Tank Division Headquarters, which is going to be very big. If I can just get the Tank Division Headquarters, I'll be fine. I'm going to be on the defensive for a little bit, chat.
Aimed and ready to fire.
Got to try and build an engineer headquarters. It's going to take me a long time. It's going to take me a couple of minutes to get this. But then I have it, and then it's sorted.
Come to attention, lads.
Don't just shell the ground next to me, guys. Keep working on these guys over here or something. Work on him.
Aimed and ready to fire.
These guys need to try and dig in if they can, so that they can stop
Aimed and ready to fire.
the guys that are coming.
Limbering up. Aimed and ready to fire.
You two are just going to have to try and work together as best as you can. Another 100 cost there, another 100 currency. Here they come in again.
Aimed and ready
These
to
guys
fire.
are dug in now, which means they do have a bonus to missiles and morale loss. There we go.
Aimed and ready to fire.
Hopefully we'll be able to push them back. We are dug in, as I say. Let's hope. There we go, we are holding our ground here very nicely. We've just got to stay dug in, basically. If I can get tanks on the field, as I say, it's going to be very good for breaking through on these guys, because they don't have much anti-tank equipment from the look of it.
Ready, sir.
Those guys are
Aimed and
pulling
ready to
back.
fire. Waiting for target. Come to attention, lads.
Come on, hold.
Right away, sir.
This is very realistic D-Day, apparently.
Ready to fire.
My units being dug in is making a big difference here. King George, can I get you engaging these guys, please? Some nice hits from the King George there.
Come to attention, lads. Over the top,
Forward we
lads.
go, come on.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir. For
Keep
king
holding
and
them back.
country.
This battleship and its shelling is really the lifeblood of me at the moment.
Come to attention, lads. Right away, sir.
Keep holding your ground. Thank you very much there to Leon the Professional.
Come to attention, lads.
I can just get tanks on the field.
Come to attention, lads. Waiting for target.
These guys really need to fall back. This infantry kind of needs to try and just hold as best as it can. Resupply, chaps. Come on. These guys are out of supply.
Aimed and ready to fire.
No, you should be in supply now. There you go. But those guys are dead, I think. I think he's gone. Yep, lost him. Get that tank division headquarters built. Get some Lee Grants out there.
Aimed and ready to fire.
Come on, quickly build the armoured car back up.
Repositioning.
Gotta make sure we don't lose shit too badly. The King George has done an admirable job here in trying to suppress the enemy. We now can get some medium tanks out on the field if we are quick, which is fantastic. We could also get some artillery tank regiments. Tempting, but I think just... Oh, actually, I don't have a motor pool yet. It's just another cost. Getting light tanks probably wouldn't be effective either. I should probably just try and get towards medium tanks if I can, because the Lee Grant is going to have enough bark. Save, I will do. It has been a long time, actually. Save French coast. We'll call this the 15-minute save. I have been very busy.
Waiting for target.
Let's hope these guys don't push me too aggressively. Look, can you just stop wasting your ammunition? Taxpayers' money, bro.
Stand and fight.
Right. Making a bit more money a turn. Still got to find the enemy, though.
Aimed and ready to fire.
There we are. Engage. Really need to build an engineer division if we can. Get your man built back here. Hopefully they'll leave me the fuck alone. Another big push coming in from the enemy. Hopefully our veterancy here is going to be good enough to help. King George, get you on that guy. Get those deck guns to work, please, lad.
Waiting for target.
Keep holding. Very good shooting from the King George there.
Waiting for target.
Just keep holding, lad. Oh, we've got to get those medium tanks soon. It's going to take a little bit of time, though. A couple of regiments of them will make all the difference here.
Waiting for target.
These units are holding really well. Thank God that King George is there. Otherwise, we'd be really struggling to... It's just establishing the bridgehead that's the problem.
Aimed and ready to fire.
Just hold your ground.
Waiting for target.
Splash is a big problem. Hold fire.
Waiting for target.
They're doing well for experience and stuff. It's just... How long can it go on? The improved machine guns are helping tenfold, though, because they've got an extra 9 damage. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, I've got to build, like, engineer regiments and stuff. King George, pound the shit out of that infantry. Oh my god. Holy shit. He sent him for a fly. Good grief. Absolutely blew him out of the water. Here we go. Once we get some Lee Grants, we're going to be in really good shape. Just getting the things. Whammer later on? Yeah, can do, Catler. Right. The more medium tanks we get, them like I could go for this like medium tank artillery regiment, but there's not much point in that, I don't think. Is that worth getting? I don't think so. I think just a nice regiment. Two regiments of medium tanks, and then maybe that would be okay. Heavy tanks are a little bit out of my reach due to economy at the moment, but once I've got enough tanks built up, I should be okay. Testing out their new air force, it's true. I've also got to build some engineers, man, because holy shit is my base looking a bit sorry for itself at the moment. There we go, bring forward the mediums. There we go, so we've got ourselves a Firefly there, which is nice, 65 damage, which is great. In support of him, we then have Lee Grants, which is okay, doing 65 damage as well. Not bad at all. Yeah, some medium tanks are really going to make the difference on this bridgehead. It just takes a little while for them to build. Then once I've got these tanks on the field, I should be able to really sock it to the enemy. If I wanted, I could try and get myself... We'll build some heavy tanks. We'll get some Churchills out. Because that should give them something to think about. If I could get some heavy tanks out on the field, that's really gonna fuck with them. But it's gonna take a few minutes at least.
At your command, redeploying.
We just stay on the defensive as we have been. Engineers, I'll try. It's just taking a little bit of time. Just keep the entrenched stance up.
Armed and ready, sir. At your command.
The next attacks are going to be pretty brutal. I've just got to make sure I can absorb them as best I can. Try and get some artillery for the splash damage, particularly a good carpet bombing run here to shut down the bulk of their forces is really going to let me runaway train, and that's what I want. Yeah, if I could get some heavy tanks, some Churchills, that'll be really, really good. It's going to take me some time there, for sure. I've not really built into my tank infrastructure at the moment, which is where I'm struggling. Oh, the enemy has revealed itself somehow. How has the enemy... Why has that unit been revealed? Okay, well, the enemy base has been revealed, so I know which way I'm pushing. Oh, here we go.
At your command, redeploying.
So my tanks should be able to blow these guys up pretty hard here. There we go. Nice bit of damage, and their howitzer fire doesn't really do much for it. Let's start barraging the shit out of them. Let's get the King George involved as well. My tank's taking a real pounding there, but they'll be okay. Repositioning. Excellent shooting. You can see the fucking amount of work that these tanks do, especially when they're dug in. They just really took that punishment big time. That's great stuff. How are we doing on the heavy tank front? 250. They're going to be coming very soon. A couple of Churchills here are going to make a really big difference. Let's get our medium tanks to roll forward. Try and start working some of these bunkers if we can. Oh, here we go. They've got fucking anti-tank divisions coming up. Let's prioritise them. A couple of really big Yank Panthers at the back. Stunning my fucking tanks. Try and work them quickly. King George. Get on them. Can't quite build them yet. Any second. That King George really just gave him a smacked arse there. That was great. Stop firing. Did we lose a tank? We didn't even lose a Lee Grant there, which is perfect. Right. Let's see then. Heavy tanks are under construction, which is excellent. Good shooting. Really sniping the shit out of them, which is amazing. And here come our heavy tanks. Excellent. About bloody time. Right, so we've got some Churchills coming in now. These bastards, they hit hard, and they've got really good defence. So these guys should be able to last a fairly long time.
Clear the road, please. Aimed and ready to fire.
Under the persecution of the enemy. I'm going to get the tanks on Group 1. And I'm going to get our artillery unit under Group 2. I'm going to see if I can actually... I'm probably going to build just another unit of medium tanks if I can. Because my ammunition is suffering. But I think Group 1 here is going to be able to begin a rudimentary assault here of their positions. This is great stuff. Heavy tanks is going to be a big benefit here. Because they are not going to be able to hold us back with this kind of firepower very well. There we go, tanks coming in. Excellent stuff, heavy tanks are firing. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, air brigade just got shagged by something. My artillery brigade just got written off. So what the hell did that? Probably some kind of rocket attack. Let's do another save at the 20-minute mark. There we go. Okay, now that we're at the tank phase, we're definitely got an advantage, which is perfect. Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those tank guns are brutal. We can just clean through, and then we can start pushing down to their base in just a moment here. Excellent stuff. A lot of buildings are very badly damaged. What can I do here? I'll probably get a second medium tank regiment instead of a second heavy tank, because that won't put my guys in the red. Right, red. Oh, 1 and 2 even. Pulled back. We'll get another medium tank in support, and then we'll go and try and give the worst of their base. We will get some engineers here shortly. I just need to keep trying to brute force my way through here. This heavy tank regiment is really going to make the difference here as we push down. Like I said, we also have some carpet bombing, which is ideal. There we go. The medium tanks have not got us into red ammunition here, which is what we want. 2, just sit a little bit further back. I tend to be a very infantry focused, so the fact I've been able to get some tanks out, just being able to hold the bridgehead here is really what's made this make or break. Sort of slogging it out with infantry here would have been a bit of a waste of life, although that's never stopped me before. Right. All three of you guys are now group 1, attack formation, and group together. Right. You guys go and take the fight down there. We'll keep your man back as defense of the base. Let's get our armoured division rolling forward. Thank you very much there to Wolf Hunter as well for the 28 months. Very, very kind, sir. Right then. Let's go and give them some shit. Now again, the bulk of the German force here, if it is obviously kicking around down here, we're going to just pretty much nuke them with carpet bombs if we can.
We'll do our best, sir.
Here we go. That's it. A quality carpet bombing, courtesy of Mr. Montgomery. Very bad day to be a Panzer II.
What are your orders?
Very good stuff. Big F indeed. Let's try and cut off their supply line if we can, with a heavy bombardment here from our tanks. There he goes. Field Marshal Rundstedt is getting his butt very much handed to him here by the might of the British Armoured Corps. Excellent. I wonder if this is their only building. Yes, it is. They are starting to lose supply. Let's keep the engagement going. Excellent stuff. Keep it moving. Keep taking their machine gun positions and various vehicle factories. Thank you very much there to King Pendragon for the 9 months. Fantastic. Fantastic. Keep the assault going. They can't really do anything against these guys. Oh, here we go. They do have a tank regiment coming in. Let's set ourselves with some fighting spirit. Let's engage the enemy. Keep working them. They've got more units pushing up. They are running out of supply. Keep attacking them. Keep the war going. Those heavy tanks are doing okay. We've lost one of our command vehicles. Keep holding, lads. Keep those guns pounding. Keep chewing them up. Get some shots in on that Jagdpanther. He's pulling back. The Churchills are routing. Let's see if the fucking Lee Grants here can keep going.
What are your orders? We'll do our best, sir.
Come on, keep the Lee Grants in the fight. Keep those going. Excellent stuff. Let's quickly pull your man back.
Clear the road, please.
Then let's do a couple of things. We're going to build ourselves an infantry division headquarters, and we're going to extend our supply line down a little bit. Let's pull back. Let's retreat. The tanks have done well, but it's time to run. Okay, good stuff. They have run out of supply, though, which means they shouldn't be able to resupply too quickly. Let's get our Churchills back into fighting shape. There we go. Get Unit 1 back. Right. Supply chain building. Let's build that down here. An engineer headquarters, we'll build that over here for the state of repairs. Let's keep this fight going. Get those Churchills some help. Just beat the snot out of those Jagdpanthers. Come on, guys, you got it. Churchills. Excellent. Jagdpanthers destroyed. But the Churchills okay. They didn't get their command Vic back. Stuarts are kind of holding. Let's hope it's enough. Let's get an engineer out here. Unit number 1. Let's push on up. Push to the edge of the supply zone, and then we'll keep the assault going. Excellent stuff. I could build a second tank division headquarters here, and I think I might well get the repairs underway. Second tank division headquarters. Let's get that built. I don't think we will need it, but let's build like we will. Excellent shooting. That guy is gone. Threw him into the air. Tanks are nasty business, particularly heavy tanks. These heavy tanks have done really well. Health is looking good. Morale is getting up nicely. Once that's all sorted, we'll continue the push down. Does your income increase based on the amount of buildings you have? Yes. Particularly, it only increases with these special buildings, these poor infantry regiment buildings or unit regiment buildings. Very little they can get outside of special abilities to be able to deal with this many tanks. We'll pull back a little bit. I want to just try and... These little blue bars here are the unit's morale. If they go below that little dot, they rout, which is not good. So we just need to give them a moment off duty, and then we should be good. We'll do a save as well. We'll call it the 30-minute save. So far, the crashing's been pretty good. Something about the Service Pack 2 compatibility that the game is just happy with.
What are your orders?
Morale's looking good. Right, let's push on in. That other tank division is going to be ready soon. But we've got to build more ammo and more oil if I can before I build anything else.
What are your orders? Clear the road, please.
There it is. Churchill's in the mid.
Engaging enemy.
There it is. Again, without any supply, by destroying their core division headquarters, these guys do not have the means to resupply. And so they are, for the lack of a better word, completely screwed. Cube Hydrate. When did this game launch? 2004 it was. Excellent stuff.
Clear the road, please.
Keep pushing down. We'll take out their mechanized division headquarters. Well, after this, these tanks should be able to roll right over these guys. I can't imagine why they won't be able to. What we'll do is, once all of these buildings have been rebuilt here, we'll build him there, rebuild our oil depot. How are we looking? Can we get more of these tanks forward? We could get a couple of light tanks out, although I'm tempted to just get more medium tanks as the game arises here. In fact, fuck it. Let's get ourselves a light tank regiment down to the front. They're cheap, they're cheerful, we can get them on the move and they're quickly built, which is what we want. Excellent shooting. Nice one. Isn't Hitler very bad at strats? That's it. He is. Good stuff. Nice one. Get rid of that. Good stuff. Let's wheel down. So these little Stuarts with the 37mm guns here, these are what we've brought with us. No Covenants here. We got the American Lend-Lease stuff. These will do nicely.
Yes, sir.
Barely any damage to our fucking tanks here. Now it's just a case of trying to figure out where the last of the German resistance is, which is probably what we're going to be using these light tanks for. Mostly reconnaissance.
Acknowledged. Understood.
And then once we've got all of that sorted, we can bring the main bulk of our tank force forward to try and find the enemy. Let's also build another couple of reconnaissance troops if we can. Oh, they've got another building down here. This guy doesn't have any supply either. Let's get this guy engaged. Shoot this guy down. Absolute pounding from our tank guys here.
Acknowledged. Understood.
Oh, there it is. Mission 1. Hallelujah. So yeah, for a time the Germans were a little bit ahead of us, but as we started to build our tanks, and you can see where the carpet bombing happened, that right there was the fucking killing blow. Very good stuff, right. So we fully destroy those two units because of the fact that they had nowhere to retreat to. They were encircled. That's fantastic for us. So basically here, I could stage a very large attack into Germany at this point. Like, that's something we could definitely do. And then it's really just the war against Japan that we've got to worry about. Now, Japan is spread pretty thin, but to be honest, so am I. Like, I don't have amazing assets out here. So let's end turn. What are the Germans going to do? They are pushing into France. Let's go for a... Right, so we only have infantry support, and they have armour support and mechanised support. This is going to be a difficult fight. Let's see if we can fight them back. Right. I don't know whether they're going to be using battleships or whatever. I don't think they are. This is going to be a rough battle. Don't forget to save. Let's do it. France, 0, 0. Just A. This is a new one, isn't it? So this one's going to be France 2. Right. A couple of these guys. We're going to need anti-tank equipment very quickly. We're going to need. This is going to be an exercise in just throwing men at the enemy and hoping that enough shit sticks. There's not much to say about this. This is going to be a long and brutal campaign to try and hold France if we can. I don't know which came first, this or Company of Heroes. This is an old game, this is.
I wish I'd thought of that.
Truthfully, don't know how well we're going to get on here. The only consolation that I have, if it is a consolation, is that they don't have an air force. Right. Oh, come on. You can build there. Right, build a couple of them. We'll get a couple of Piat teams to go with them. And then we'll build an ammunition headquarters in just a moment. Okay. Company of Hero was 2006-ish. This was 2004, this game. Right, move out. Don't pull any punches. We got the Germans to fight. The quicker we can kill the Germans, the better off we'll be. The longer we leave it, the more of an advantage they will force upon us. I can only hope that my better machine guns are going to be enough to push the enemy back. I certainly don't have amazing anti-tank equipment here. Certainly nothing that they should be scared of. The Piats aren't amazing, and I've only got so many that I can bring forward onto the front lines. You go with him. We'll get the next guy going with the other one. Then we'll have to try and save up for another infantry division headquarters. Again, the quicker we can dig out the Germans, the better we'll be. Just finding the bastards. This guy go up here, support this guy. The quicker we can find the Axis, as I say, so we're just going to be spreading out in teams of 2, trying to find as many of them as we can. A 2nd Infantry Division headquarters wouldn't go amiss here, but what can I do? They've pushed out with mechanized and tank units. I only have infantry holding France at the moment, so they've fucking taken a leaf out of Stalin's book, and I'm just going to be throwing men at the Germans. We just didn't have the logistics to be able to get tanks fielded quickly enough, which means we're going to be paying with the lives of our infantry, unfortunately. And we already know that large amounts of howitzers can absolutely wreck infantry morale. That's where we're at, unfortunately.
Right away, sir.
Got to try and save up as much as I can. As soon as I know where the Germans are, I'll be able to sort of ply my trade. Until then,
come to attention, lads. Right away, sir.
Very much at the mercy of. Right. I'm gonna wait for the other guy to catch up here. I feel like the Germans may be somewhere down here. Hard to know exactly. We've already explored a good portion of the map quite quickly.
Forward, march.
I could hold it. Like last time, careful use of the carpet bombing will be crucial in this one. Yeah, my carpet bombing is my get out of jail free card. It is extremely strong, but it does cost an awful lot of experience.
Ready, sir.
It's just finding out where the enemy are and being able to
come to attention, lads.
Get an early advantage against them. It looks like they must be down here somewhere. There they are. Yep, they're over here on the right. Okay, not good. Let's field an infantry unit to try and engage them. With that said then, let's get this unit pulling back for defense. Let's get this unit pulling back for defense, and we'll let this rifleman unit go and do the rest of the work. Bring this guy down here. Okay. Did the armor game that you and Soviet last did glitch that badly? Oh god, yeah. Yeah, absolutely fell apart, it did.
Ready, sir.
God, here we go. This isn't going to be good. These guys are not ready.
Oh,
I'm going to have to move in just a moment when they are ready, but it is going to be at the cost of one of our buildings. Hopefully they don't go for the motor pool. Artillery is pushing in on them. We have one machine gun down. Hopefully we can distract them. They're coming in from up here as well.
What's the situation?
Straighting.
Moving into position.
Swing up that way.
Ready, sir. Forward.
All I want to do is try and find them.
Sir. Ready, sir.
Keep plying your trade, sirs.
Stand and fight.
Yes,
Get
sir.
more ammunition.
Come to attention, lads. Right
Secure
away,
the
sir.
town. Keep fighting them.
Come to attention, lads.
Really hope we're able to find these guys in good time. Get them
I
killed.
wish I'd thought of that.
This place is in really bad shape.
Yes, sir. We'll do our Come best, to attention, sir. Lads. Over the top,
Oh, here we
lads.
fucking
What's
go.
the situation?
They've already got mechanised units out on the field.
What's the situation?
How are our guys doing here with their improved machine guns? Is it enough to slow these guys down? I don't think it will be. Who's going to break first? Looks like our guys are breaking. Come on. Oh, Elf, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, mate. Very, very kind. Oh, God, our guys just routed. Keep the fight going. Thank you so much, Elf. Big poggers. Thank you, mate.
Oh,
All the love, sir.
yeah.
Aren't you meant to be a student? You're meant to be broke as fuck, mate. What's going on there?
Moving into position.
Prepare well.
No, honestly, mate, thank you very, very much.
Oh,
Built another one of them.
yeah.
Position.
Where are those fucking Germans?
Setting up.
Holding an over here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
And that's because it was the first full... Oh, right. Sorry. I thought he was responding to me then. It was the first fully televised war. I didn't realise Uni was so hardcore.
Their secrets are
Oh, yeah.
Right, another one of these. Get them built quickly. Oh, try not to tab out again. We'll do another save here. We'll call that the 5-minute save. France
Oh,
2
yeah.
at the 5-minute mark. 1, 2, 3. 5-minute save. There we go. Not yet. Been working a 40-hour week right now.
Come
Jesus
to
Christ,
attention,
fella.
lads. Right away,
Oh,
my condolences.
yeah.
Right.
sir. Come to attention, lads.
Biggest
Ready,
faff.
sir.
You guys
Right
get
away,
over
sir.
there. Get that shit captured.
What's the
Oh,
You guys
situation?
try and march back up
yeah.
here, I guess. Just, in fact, holding the edge of the tree line. Oh, God, they've got so much shit. It's
Ready,
got to
sir.
be that their
Forward.
barracks is somewhere around here. It's got to be like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Don't have long.
I was hoping for a nice stroll.
We must win this together.
Where is their shit?
Oh, yeah.
Moving into position.
Hold on defense. We'll try and dig those guys out as and when we can. Where is it? It's got to be like maybe up and around here. I don't know though. I've got to be thorough.
What's the
Yeah.
situation?
Can't just guesswork.
Ready, sir.
Here we fucking go.
Ready, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, there's these guys. No, these guys fresh off the press. Hard to know. Again, the
Ready,
later
sir.
I leave it, the worse it
Right
gets.
away, sir. Right away, sir. Come to attention,
Keep
lads.
pushing them back into the town. Vasily. We got them cornered. No, they've got lots of troops down there. More anti-tank regiments. They come.
Yes, sir. Moving into position.
Attack formation.
We'll do
Come
our
down
best,
here.
sir.
That ammunition headquarters is a goner.
I was hoping for a nice stroll. Yes, sir.
Quickly,
Setting up.
we've got to find these guys. Don't know where they are. I've got no reconnaissance.
Ready, sir. What's the situation? We'll do our
They're
best,
going
sir.
for that at least.
Ready, sir. Over the top, lads.
Come on, lads. Get those bazooka teams ready.
Position. Moving into position.
Back
Setting
up. Get yourself your bazooka team ready.
Right away,
Come
sir.
down here and try and deal with those guys.
Come to attention, lads.
Losing ground, chaps. Get those bazookas going. Better late than never. We've got our howitzer.
What's the situation?
Come on, bazooka teams.
Setting up. Moving into position.
Come on, bazookas. More Piats to the front.
Ready, sir.
Just hold here for
Forward.
now.
March.
Stop them from taking so much ground from us. Just keep the defences going.
Come to attention, lads.
Okay, another infantry division there. Was that able to be built? Yes, okay. More bazookas.
Come to attention, lads.
Keep it going.
For king and country.
Bazooka teams. Try and actually shoot the important vehicles with the bazookas. That would be great. Nice shooting. Keep it going.
Come to attention, lads.
Another bazooka team ready.
What's the situation?
Literally just keep rolling the Piats out. I have no idea where this fucking force is. Unless it's somewhere up here, I do not know. I'm at a total loss as to where the German forces are. The later it gets, the harder it gets to stop them.
Ready, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Soviet infantry spam, that's all I can do.
What's the situation?
Got this village back.
What's the
This
situation?
town, even.
Position. Come to attention, lads.
I'm trying to find the bulk of their fucking forces, but it's proving to be very difficult.
Yes, sir.
Excellent shooting. Putting that regiment down as best we can. There's that fucking infantry
Come to
regiment.
attention, lads. Right away, sir.
They're just running behind us and cutting off our resources. It's really annoying. Can't stop it.
And fight.
Need to try and get an infantry division or a engineer division even. More bazooka teams.
For a nice stroll.
Just got to keep getting bazooka
Come to
teams.
attention, lads.
Assault mode.
Come to attention, lads.
Any sign of any German occupation? I haven't really searched up here yet. I've searched down here and around there. I haven't been able to see any of it.
Come to attention, lads.
Where
Come
is
to
it?
attention, lads. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Ready,
There they
sir.
are. Are we winning? I think we are. We're doing okay. They don't have the improved machine guns, and we do. Looks like we're winning this engagement. Excellent use of the Vickers. Excellent, we've pushed them off. Where are they?
Come to attention, lads.
Where the hell are they? Engineer brigade truck. Get that shit built. More of those.
Prepare
And,
well before striking.
and then we need engineers as and when we can.
Yes, sir. Moving into position.
There's a medium tank regiment from down here. It's got to be around here. It's got to be.
Yes, sir.
It's got to be here, right?
Ready,
It's
sir.
got to be.
Forward.
It's somewhere here.
March.
It just must be.
Attention, lads. Ready, sir.
Are we going
Come
to keep
to
this
attention,
fight up?
lads.
Keep it going. It must be down on
Keep
this
the
corner.
change, you filthy
Thank you very
animal.
much there. Sorry, Elf.
During the war, the Swiss shot down planes from both sides that violated their airspace. However, apparently at one point they shot down one side's plane and not the other. So there was a national emergency that they had to shoot down one side's plane. LUL.
Jesus. What a fiesta. Oh, there you go. That's me dose of history from Mr. Elf there.
Ready, sir.
Just need to just keep trying to enforce these guys if we can.
Come to attention, lads.
Getting aggressive there. Let them resupply.
Yes, sir.
There must be
Yes, sir. Setting up.
German forces in and around this area.
Yes,
Check
sir.
down by the coast here.
Moving
They've
into
got
position.
to be around here.
Yes, sir. Setting up.
This is where all their tanks and shit are coming from. Unless they're like back here, I have no fucking clue.
Yes, sir.
As soon as I figure out where their base is, I know where I can concentrate my infantry efforts. But until I find it, it's a fucking mystery to me.
Yes, sir.
Their tanks and stuff seem to be sort of emanating from in and around here.
What's the situation?
There we go, get these Panzer IIIs engaged.
Come to attention, lads.
Job on the assault. Get those Piats in, lads. You can see how long it takes to kill a tank, even with 3 bazooka regiments. Piats just aren't amazing at knocking them out. The more they spam them, the worse it
Come
gets.
to attention, lads. Come to attention, lads. What's the
Try and bring
situation?
these guys over here.
Ready, sir. Come to attention, lads.
Good. Give them a defensive buff. Just so that they can win that engagement. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Setting
Where
up.
is it? Where is their base? It's got to be like over here then. It's got to be over here. I keep saying it, but it's got to be, right? Can't even build a fucking thing at the moment. Let's build another one. Keep fucking shit spamming
Ready,
the infantry.
Sir. Over the top, lads.
Keep that fight going.
Come to attention, lads.
There you go. Force
Ready,
them off of
sir.
this town.
What's the situation?
You hold over there.
Their secrets are ours.
Build another one of these. Right, it's got to be
Moving into position.
up and around here.
Setting up.
It must be. I don't know where else it could be.
Come to attention, lads. Right away, sir.
Unless it's like way over there. But like, it seems to be that the first time I spot it, it's somewhere on this flank. It's got to be like down in here.
Come to attention.
I'm trying to get
right
my
away,
men to kind
sir.
of converge
Ready,
on them best I can. It's tricky.
I wish I'd thought of that.
Where are
What's the
they?
situation?
Just show me the money.
Yes, sir.
Show me what I want to see.
Moving into position.
And then fuck, another anti-tank regiment appears from up
Yes,
there.
sir.
Okay, can we
What's the
get into this
situation?
town and
Setting up.
stop them in any reasonable... There it is! Okay.
What's the situation?
Fucking
Moving
you
into position.
sneaky
Leave it to us,
shits. Blast the snot out of it. There it is.
Come to attention, lads. What's the situation?
Oh, they've got fucking heavy tanks out. Destroy
Yes, sir.
that regiment.
Leave it to
Quickly.
us, sir.
Stop them from fucking spawning tigers. Chase that
sir.
regiment down. No,
Leave it
destroy
to us,
this.
sir.
Oh my fucking god, they've got tigers. If we destroy this, they can't build any more. Stop them, stop them, stop them. Okay, right. More anti-tank teams.
I wish I'd thought of that.
There we go. Okay, that's going to stop their tigers.
We'll
Keep
do
pushing
all
down
this,
here.
sir. Ready, sir.
Okay, they managed to get 3 tigers out.
Attention, lads. Come to
Let's hope this is
attention, lads.
enough. They couldn't fully reinforce their regiment. Let's hope we've got enough to be able to kick these guys in the ass. God, those are meaty tanks. Nice one. Third anti-tank regiment destroyed. Go down there. Give those tigers a damn good slapping with those Piats. And said no one ever. Get in there. Pound them. A little bit of friendly fire there. I can live with that. I want it dead. Keep the fight going.
To attention, lads. March. What's the situation? Moving into
Fucking these
position.
teams pushing in, get them engaged and destroyed.
What's the situation? What's the situation? We'll move into
Push them.
position.
There we go. We've got their infantry division headquarters. They got another infantry division out. Let's just finish the job. I can't believe we've been able to resist fucking Germany here. This has been a big fucking deal.
Moving into position.
I don't think I've got enough Piat launcher guys here.
Yes, sir. Moving into
Let's
position.
wait and see if we can dig them out.
Yes, sir. Setting up.
We'll find their last few.
Yes, sir. Leave it to us, sir.
These guys are exhausted. They've like properly shattered. Let's get our guys over there just to finish them off.
What's the situation?
I cannot believe the fucking Germans, man.
Moving into position.
Like they've got fucking, what is that? A Junkers, they've got what, paratroopers coming in? They've got some kind of special overflight coming.
Yes, sir.
Right, try and
Setting
find
up.
them. Did assign that
Yes,
unit,
sir.
but who
Moving
cares?
into position. Yes, sir.
You come up here.
Setting up.
Let's try and dig these
Yes,
fuckers
sir.
out.
Ready, sir.
You guys,
Right away,
well
sir.
done.
Right away, sir.
Good job on the attack.
Yes, sir.
There's this guy.
What's the situation? Leave it to us, sir.
There you go. Keep the Piats going. Stun the shit out of him. Nice going. Keep those bazookas in the move. Stun them. The more you can stun them, the better off we'll be.
What's the situation? Setting
Get over here.
Leave it
Get
to
these
us,
guys
sir.
engaged. Column formation, move quickly. Yes, sirree. Chase those fuckers down. Excellent stuff. That poor infantry division headquarters there got absolutely the snot kicked out of it. There we go, keep them stunned as they push through. I wonder if these fuckers are going to shoot this thing on the way out just to be thunder cunts. I bet you they will. Come on. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Nice one. Keep the hunt going.
What's the
You guys
situation?
push on
Into
in.
position.
Literally just a church. With broken characters on it. Right. If we just get that guy engaged and destroyed, then we should be pretty good. Let's send a couple of infantry units over this way, just to secure that.
Yes, sir.
A couple going down to here to secure this. And we'll leave a couple back at base. We should be sorted. Is this guy the last unit? Yes, he was. There you go. End mission. Not bad at all. Yeah, in the early game we were struggling a little bit, but as we got later in, we managed to pull it off. Thank fuck for that. Germans have been repelled. Germany's ripe for invasion at the moment. Let's do it. German forces are scattered at the moment. Let's make our play. Going to be nice. Let's start upgrading some units then. Let's upgrade this unit here towards a tank division. And let's move in to here. Move one of our units down there.
Come to attention, lads. Reporting is ordered. Come to attention, lads.
Secure our flanks as best we can.
Ready, sir.
This guy we could move back there.
Reporting is ordered.
Two tank divisions
Come to attention,
and
lads.
infantry division. This should be enough to be able to slam into Germany and hopefully take it if we can. Let's do a save. Should be good stuff. Let's call this turn, what? 7, 6, 7, 8. This is turn 8, I believe. Let's do that. Right. Anything else I could do in terms of technologies to give me a hand here? Diesel engines will increase the speed of tanks, but I can't afford that. I can only get something from the 25 bracket rate. Improve mortars, entrenchment, foraging, 15% to resupply rate. Very good. That basically means my units heal faster, so I'll get that. So a couple of tank divisions. I've got no airborne stuff,
Come to attention, lads.
which might be a little bit of a bother,
Ready,
but
sir.
very limited things I could do here. I suppose I could move your man in
Come to
here.
attention, lads. Come to attention, lads. Reporting is ordered. Come to attention, lads.
There's only one guy left, wasn't there?
Acknowledged. Ready, sir.
Scandinavia could
Ready, sir.
fall. Could have maybe bought a unit and moved him over there. I think if Scandinavia falls, it's not going to be the end of the
Ready,
world.
sir.
I want to have some airborne units to be able to take Germany here. Right. Not too bad. Let Scandinavia fall, take Germany. Yeah, let's push into Central Europe here and see if
Come
we
to
can't
attention, lads.
steal some ground off of them. I want to keep that there. I want to keep him there. Let's RTS. This is going to be a massive battle. Look at the amount of fucking money there is. Holy shit. We do start with a double core HQ, which is nice. See there that we get 2 units of core HQ. The enemy only gets 1 unit, so as soon as we find the enemy base, they are done for. RTS. Excellent stuff. We're going to get a save in. So we've got 2 barracks. For some reason, there are no cities, which does complicate things a little bit. Germany 0-0. Here we go. Right.
We must win this
With
together.
a couple of these infantry regiments around.
Fight.
One of these is basically just going to be a covert base. But I've got to try and find the enemy very quickly, which means
Prepare
probably
well
means
before
cancelling
striking.
that. We'll use this one as our main
Them
hub.
to oblivion.
And then, yeah, we'll go this, this, and then try and get an early airfield if we can. We'll use this as a secret base on the edge of the map. Our enemy should be somewhere around here, in the middle of us both, but, well, as we've seen, the Germans like to hide their bases in really funky spots, so I can't see them.
This together.
It's going to be quite important for me here to prioritise anti-tank equipment, so
I wish I'd thought
again,
of
my
that.
plan is going to be primarily to get an airfield as soon as possible, so that I can start reconnaissance over flights
Prepare well before striking.
of enemy positions. Particularly building bunkers and stuff in choke points. This is the big battle.
Come to attention, lads. Right away, sir.
This is the big one, for sure.
Bomb them to oblivion.
Get that all built up. Let's build an airfield. We'll build our airfield down here, I think.
Their secrets are ours.
Out of the way. Probably a stupid idea, but we'll move it over this way. Because this I think is a little bit more defensible. If I build an infantry headquarters, I can build bunkers and stuff and just surround this area.
I was hoping for a nice
Get that over there.
Come to attention, lads.
These guys are all ready.
Right
Let's start
away,
moving
sir.
them to areas
Right
that the
away,
Germans
sir.
might be.
Come to attention, lads.
Hopefully I can find them. It's going to be very difficult to dig the Germans out. Okay, so what's slowly going to start happening is this airfield is going to start accruing aircraft, and then once it does, we'll be able to start sending out reconnaissance flights to be able to dig out hostile positions, which is what we want.
Win this together.
We now want to start thinking about mechanised headquarters and indeed getting tanks, because tanks is where it's at.
Come to attention, lads.
We do have recon planes up. Let's do a flyover up here into the woods. Send a Spitfire out. Hopefully if he sees anything, he will radio it in on the map. He sort of flies out of bounds and then he'll come north. He will emerge from the fog of war eventually. He's over here. So come and do a recon overflight for us. Anything you can see would be greatly appreciated. Can I get anything that helps? No. Just defense, attack, defense and attack. Unless I fly right over, I won't know.
Come to attention, lads. Forward, march. Ready, sir. Right away, sir.
Where might they? Costs 25 gold to do a recon overflight. But it's got to be done. Just got to try and find them.
Come to attention, forward, lads. March.
Haven't seen a soul. Where are they? Your top base has only 2 entrances and exits. That's true. Yeah, I'm in very defensible positions at the moment. It's just trying to find the enemy, wherever they may be. Sort of flew my guy up the boundary there.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
£7 from Elf there.
Coincidentally, the exact price of a 1 kilogram tub of Galaxy hot
Ready,
chocolate.
sir. Right away, sir.
Thank
I'm
you.
horrified that you
Ready,
don't
sir.
have any
Forward,
skeptical
march.
smiley face.
I'm horrified. Yeah, I'm not a big hot chocolate man myself. Oh, that's not true actually. I don't mind a little bit of hot chocolate every now and again.
Stand and fight.
Okay, mechanized infantry division. Sorry, mechanized division
Prepare well
headquarters.
before striking.
Can't see literally any of these guys. I am poor as fuck. Go figure. Where, oh where are the Germans?
Ready, sir. Right away, sir. Come to attention, lads. Right away,
Kind
sir.
of just swinging in the dark here with my fucking aerial reconnaissance idea. I haven't seen a soul. Nothing has
Ready,
been
sir.
spotted on this minimap.
Right away, sir.
A wild guess, Germany. You're not wrong. Unless I fly these planes like right, I'm basically playing a game of battleships
Come
here.
to attention, lads. Right away, sir.
Aha! Aha! You
Ready,
sack
forward,
of shit.
march.
Right.
Come to attention.
Recall
right away,
the
sir.
troop.
Ready, sir.
Got him.
Right away, sir.
Absolutely got him. Right,
Down
okay.
to oblivion.
Excellent. I told you dead center? Right. They've got lots of defences in and around,
What do you
so
have to report?
at least the reconnaissance is sorted now. Right.
Their secrets are
Now what I
ours.
need to do is muster a force capable of assaulting such a base. Definitely going to be swinging down the anti-tank route. We're going to prioritise infantry.
I was hoping for a nice stroll.
Do you remember? Now we've got anti-tank regiments.
Ready, sir.
Get back as fast as you can. I'm very happy that we've been able to dig them out. Excellent stuff. Escorts are on. Now that we've found their central area, we'll be able to start staging attacks. What we'll do is we'll build
Together.
one of them, then build one of these,
What's the situation?
move over here,
Here we
and then we'll extend our supply line down towards them. I don't know whether I can move through that area there. I hope I can. If I can move through there, that makes this engagement a lot easier. But I don't think that's going to be possible. I think that must count as mountainous terrain. It's coloured in as such. I know, like, the terraforming is different, but surely I'm not going to be able to move. Surely. Right, the best way to find out, build a reconnaissance troop and test it. Reconnaissance troops are cheap and they build instantly, so let's do that. Don't have money for air raids at the moment. There's our reconnaissance team. Come down here. You're just fodder, lads. Tell me what I need to know, come back and we'll disband you. These guys are trailblazing, which means they are very fast, which is what I want. Glad that I've got them dead to rights, though. That's a huge deal.
Yes, sir.
Over here. Did I just... No, I did just build this in totally the wrong place. Pack it up. I thought this was an ammo depot for a second. Let's build down this way.
What's the situation? Ready.
Try and hug around.
We'll find them, sir. We'll find them, sir. Consider it done.
Let me get me through here. This makes an excellent choke point. Supply. Good.
Ready when you are.
Looks
Consider
no.
it done. We'll find them, sir. We'll find them, sir.
Oh, such a tease. Okay, so that means then the only other way to go is actually going to be left. So actually come this way, around here. That's going to be the only other sensible place to build it. Okay, disband this guy.
What's the situation? Come to attention, lads. Forward, march.
Right, build that over there. I'm going to have to build a few of these to actually extend my supply line far enough. Right, build one of them. Build one of these so that I can build bunkers to defend those units.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll have a quick drink as well. It's so annoying when you get a map without cities. Like, genuinely. Like, it's so much of a farce. But at least we found them.
Come to attention, lads.
It is, that's building up nicely. Quickly does it. Sneak around the edge of that building.
Would you like some tea, sir?
Build down here.
I wish I'd come to
Get
attention,
our supply
lads.
line extending round. This is what needs to be done.
Oblivion.
I'm glad that with the enemies closer to this one. I had a feeling they'd be closer to this one, and I was right.
Come to attention, lads. Right away,
Right,
sir.
assault.
Forward, march.
Group together.
Forward, march.
Lead on these guys.
Their secrets are ours. We
Two
must
more of
win
them. They're not the
this
most
together.
expensive trucks in the world, which is perfect for me.
I was hoping for a nice
Okay,
stroll.
chaps, come over here. Start building bunkers
I was hoping for a
around
nice
here.
stroll.
It'll take us a little bit of time, and it's going to cost us a lot of money, but it has to be done. We get some Achilles forward.
Here we will stand and
Maybe. I think I should maybe skip past go and go straight for the anti-tank stuff. Although, getting some anti-tanks especially might be quite helpful in dealing with their tanks, although they'll be bringing heavy tanks to the field. So the more tanks that I can tank means that I have to deal with less tank, which is the endeavour that we're under today. Let's
Ready,
get built.
sir.
Come on, fall back.
Always ready to help, sir.
Go. Good shit.
I was hoping for a nice stroll.
Another couple of resupply vehicles coming forward, which is lovely. Keep extending the front line in the direction of hostile forces.
I was hoping for a nice stroll.
Be there in no time. Right.
Come to attention, lads.
Ready, come forward.
March. Yes, sir. Moving into position.
These guys will be a part of Attack Force 1. I think I can actually squeeze through there, so that's going to be my avenue of attack. These guys, these lots of mountains, very defensible positions, but I think I can just barely squeeze through there. Like, surely.
Ready,
Let's send
sir.
this guy
Right
to
away,
investigate.
sir. Forward, march.
We'll see whether that's my breakthrough point.
I wish I'd thought of that.
I've also had an idea. I'm going to pack up and I'm going to bring it closer to the front line.
Come to attention, lads.
Right.
Come to attention, lads.
Don't call me Shirley, that's it.
Ready, sir.
Right. Come on.
Right away,
come on.
sir.
Oh, don't you
Right
tease
away,
me.
sir.
Don't you tease me. We're really going to have to go all the way around here. No, please.
Forward, march.
Ah!
Forward.
Ah! Yeah, I'm going to have to, like, so build my front line closer.
Prepare well before striking.
I don't know whether it's even worth fucking packing up my fucking 10 minutes. Yeah, let's do a save. Germany at the 10-minute mark. There and thereabouts. Bring that forward. Shit in hellfire. Okay. Keep bringing them forward.
Come to attention,
Another
lads.
unit of them.
What's the situation
Keep
in
pushing up.
position? Would you like some
Engineers.
tea, sir?
Oh god, you fucking right. You can come forward. You can come and be helpful.
I was hoping for a nice stroll. Always ready to help, I wish I'd thought of that. Ready, sir.
Can't believe this.
Right
Right.
away, sir.
Keep the attack going. At least we've got some woods we can attack through, which means if they decide to counter-attack, we're at least going to be slightly protected. Mechanized infantry, mechanized division headquarters. Here we go.
Ready, sir.
Our first engagement of the enemy.
Ready, sir.
It's in the trees, which is perfect.
Come to attention, lads.
Oh my fucking
Over
god!
the top, lads. Would you
Here we
like
bloody
some
go.
tea, sir?
Here we go.
I wish I thought. Come to attention, lads. For king and country.
Oh my fucking god!
Ready, sir.
Keep the
Come to
fucking fight
attention,
going.
lads.
Good fucking shooting with the Piats.
Come to attention, lads.
Really nice work. Holy god!
Come to attention, lads.
Right. SH. So the enemy now
Yes, sir.
knows
Setting up.
its axis of advance
Would you
against me.
like some tea, sir? I wish I'd thought of that.
Got to
Come
keep
to
pushing
attention,
around.
lads.
Hope that I can suppress them.
Always ready to help, sir.
God in heaven.
Yes, sir. Moving into position.
Jesus.
I wish I'd thought. Would you like some tea, sir?
Keep rolling
Always
up.
ready to help, sir.
Keep rolling up.
Yes, sir. Setting up.
It's not going to take much to stop this in its tracks.
We must win this together.
But I've got to have a front line nearby, otherwise I'm going to be fucking fighting for miles,
Forward.
having to retreat for ages. Hello, Digby, the great Pixel Monty and his battle against fascism. That's it, Digby. How you doing, matey? You in good form? I enjoyed you playing Euro Truck yesterday. I'm glad that you play the multiplayer. I'm glad that you've.
Come to attention, lads. For king
I'm
and
glad that you
country.
endure that.
For king and country. Come to attention, lads.
Oh god, yeah. Okay, let's keep the fight going. We'll just casually build up our supply line while we're pushing them.
Come to attention,
Oh god,
lads.
the turrets are smashing the shit out of me. Oh, fuck. It's alright. Oh god. The fucking morale loss from the artilleryman is obscene. It's obscene. They're building so much of it as well. Right, quickly. I need the tank divisions forward now. Fast. Build it there.
I was hoping for
And we'll hold in these fucking trees and just hope that we can fucking last. Holy god. I never played this. I feel like I missed out. It was alright. It's alright, Digby.
Moving into position. Setting up.
Oh god, here they come. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, please, just get your morale back. God. God above.
Always ready to help, sir. I wish I thought. Come to attention,
Oh my
lads.
god, okay, at least they've got no artillery here. We should be able to hold them in the woods. Do we have the woods bonus? Yes, we do. 4 to defense, 20% bullet resistance. Oh my fucking god, I do not have carpet bombing yet. Just hold on, lads. That one anti-tank unit's pulling back. That's a lot of my Piats running away. They're trying to just saturate these guys. Get that! Get that armor division up now! Holy God. I've got to bring some medium tanks forward or something. I don't even know.
Come to attention, lads. What's the situation?
Pull back if we can. Pull back if we can.
Come to attention,
Oh my God.
situation?
Morale! Someone get some morale in here. I just keep trying to fucking stop them. Medium tanks. Build medium tanks. Oh my fucking God. Build. Build the artillery nest. Build. Build. Use bombers. They're too expensive. I don't have the money for them. And my carpet bomb isn't up yet. Okay, we've got an artillery position up. Medium tanks. Medium tanks. Get me some medium tanks. There it is. Got this. They're only going to be fucking... Oh my God. They're attacking this supply line. Oh, I don't have enough shit yet. Build! Build, damn it! Try and re-engage as best as you can, chaps. Right, okay, fall back. You need to fall back so that you actually get more tanks on the field. Maybe building this at the so far forward wasn't the smartest idea. I'm hoping it's going to be okay, though. 20% vulnerability to bullets. I think we're going to be okay. Okay, we've lost that building. It's not too bad. They're kind of holding out. Kind of being the imperative word. There we go. Get the grants in. Holy shit. We'll also do a save as well. We'll call it the 20-minute save. Just in case we come into any crashes. Right. Keep pushing them back. Keep pushing them. That fucking artillery bunker we built at just the right moment. Holy God. That unit is doing okay. A couple of medium tanks. Get that built in as Regiment 2. Group them together. Holy fucking shit. Okay, we got a couple of grants up. We might get a third unit of grants as well. I'm going to. In fact, I'm going to get 3 units of grants and then just start the engagement. Start pushing us. Sort of... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Okay, right. Get everybody up. And then get attacking these guys. Get rid of that. They've got some fucking Yag Panthers at the back there. Those have to be the targets. Use the fighting spirit ability. Get that warfare in there. Go, go, go. That's it. Keep getting those half tracks, lads. Oh my fucking God. The fight through these woods. It's the fight for Germany. Holy shit. Keep the fight going. Right, we need more ammunition for the supply.
Come to attention, lads.
We got more tanks here. Get them forward. Come on. The League Grants, you're doing such a good job. We got tanks just in time, man. Holy shit. There's no way infantry alone would have been able to do this. That's it. Keep it going.
Come to attention, lads.
You guys are all part of Tank Regiment 2. Go, go, go. They're doing bang-up work. Holy shit. Oh, the morale of those troops they're not doing too bad. Those guys are all veterans C1. One of our medium tank regiments is kind of falling back. That's okay. You guys all push to here. We've got some ammunition back, which is great. Okay. Re-engage them. Right, Unit 1, run back here. Right, Unit 1 disengage while your morale gets sorted. We'll send in the League Grants. No, you run. League Grants attack. There we go. Battle of the Bulge. It's fucking brutal, whatever it is. Whatever battle in history we're in at the moment. Just try and keep the engagement going. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I think I can maybe push back into this.
Over the top, lads. Come to attention, lads.
Start hammering that unit. Oh my god, but they got one of our Fireflies. Come on. Holy shit, I don't want to use my carpet bombing yet. Holy god. forward the infantry. Come on. I do have carpet bombing now. I've just got to keep pushing my front. The whole tank regiment's in retreat. It's just the infantry corps here. Oh my god, okay, right. Bomb the snot out of them. Do it. There we go. I wanted to maybe try and get some other buildings with that, but there's not much I could have done there. I've got to fucking push in after this. And they are wiped, that's it. I've got to wait for the morale of the tank units to start climbing before I am able to really push my advantage here. This is all going to take a moment.
Ready, sir.
I'm going to bring another tank division headquarters to the front line. I can build more of these tanks and bring them forward. Morale has to keep climbing. Come on, come on, come on.
Ready, sir.
Right, infantry first. Tanks behind. Oh dear. Right.
Ready, sir.
Here we go.
Right away, sir.
Pushing into the meat and gravy. Tanks are going in.
Come to attention, lads.
Is that an anti-tank? Oh my god, here we go. Yep, the fucking... It ain't over yet. That's it, get those Piats to work. Yes. Keep the assault up. We destroy this motor pool, they won't be able to build any more anti-tank equipment. They'll just have the stuff they've already got. Let's start going for their division headquarters.
Ready, sir.
We can start wiping out these places, they won't be able to build any more of those units. Let's keep it going. Tank division's coming this way. Good push forward, yeah. This is what we needed.
Come to attention, lads. Come to attention, lads.
These guys engaged. We got one of them, which is perfect. They're still attached. They've got another one over here, a couple of half-track buildings. Keep the assault up.
Ready, sir.
Keep it going. Keep the fight going. Did we have another one of these vehicles? Yes, we did. Let's move the supply line forward. Let's be cheeky. We can get our supply. Oh my fucking god. Infantry's really suffering. Pull the infantry back.
Forward.
How the medium tanks doing? They're not doing too bad. They're kind of holding. Oh god, no, they've got the Yak Panthers coming. Right, pull back.
Ready, sir.
Pull back to the woods.
Ready, sir. At your command. Redeployment.
Fucking run for your life.
Redeploying.
Keep pulling back. Okay, we've done some damage there. We'll go back in for another push in a moment. The carpet bombing isn't quite up yet.
Come to attention, lads.
Fucking the engineers chasing me down, of all things. The fucking routing. Oh, fucking god, here we go.
Right away, sir.
Run for your fucking lives. Get these guys forward.
Come to attention, lads. Over the top,
Right,
lads.
here we are. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. For the bunker. Excellent. Oh, these guys have run out of, what, cash? I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know why they're flashing. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're flashing. I don't know what's going on. Why are they flashing? Is it because they've run out of money? I literally have no idea. Fucking fighting spirit. Keep trying to fucking hold them. Build an artillery nest over there. Holy shit. And there's nothing I can do here. I'm getting pushed back. More medium tanks. Do the thing only do that I know do how. Come on. Get the tanks going. There we go. The fucking Lee Grants have held. Thank fuck for them medium tanks. That's ace, yeah.
Come to attention, lads.
Right, come back. Come fucking back. Right, don't go too aggressive. Everybody fucking get your morale back, get healed up. We'll get the next unit of fucking we'll get the next unit of these guys coming in. Build more ammo so that we don't go too far into the negative. Roll these guys forward, we'll get that folded into Battle Division 2. Should be good to go.
At your command.
Right.
Redeploying.
Bring these guys forward. 5 units of medium tanks the Germans are going to really struggle to deal with. I hope. I hope. I plead
I was
that
hoping
they'll
for
be
a nice
fucking struggling to deal with this. They managed to... Yep, okay. Let's
Come
see
to attention, lads.
if that's enough. I hope it is. God, I hope.
At your command.
Oh,
There it is.
yeah.
Infantry Division 2, form up. Or Tank Division 2, sorry. Form up.
Redeploying.
Get everybody forward. Infantry Division 1, push up. Right. Bring the fight to them. Our carpet bombing ability is nowhere near ready. Sean McEwen there. 2 years of quality streams. Best streamer by far. Thank you very much, sir. Here we go. Oh my fucking god. This is it. Get the fight in. Oh my fucking god. Right, go for their anti-tank stuff. Holy fucking shit. What a fucking fight. Infantry's routing. That's an absolute soup of blowing up half-tracks, but the medium tank corps is holding. Get through, start cracking some of those bunkers.
Ready, sir.
Excellent. Pure, absolute fucking carnage it is. Right. Right. Let's get the Lees destroying their core division headquarters. If we get rid of that, we're going to ruin their supply chain. Excellent. There it is. Right, okay. That's a substantial objective engaged. Let's keep the attack going.
Ready, sir.
Unit 1, fall back.
Right away, sir.
Medium tanks, let's see if we can keep up the carnage. Oh my god, there's millions of them. There's millions.
At your command. Ready, sir.
Right, these guys are getting about ready to rearm and re-engage. We're going to need to pull back. Right, yeah, let's pull back. We're losing too many tanks. Another good push. Very close. Move the infantry forward, slow them down so that the fucking tanks can heal. God, look at the morale on them. These guys are almost gone.
Ready, sir.
Just try and hold them.
King and country.
Just hold them so that these guys can rearm.
Redeployment initiated.
There it is. The foraging ability here is really coming into its own. Got the infantry. I've just marched them into the jaws of all of those fucking guns. You just need to buy the fucking Grants time. Just buy them time. Okay, that's as if. Look, I won't argue. If that's as much time as you can buy them, that's how it is. Right, wheel up the tanks again. Get another unit through. I don't really have the means to build Churchills at the moment. Keep the assault going. Okay, we've lost. One of our infantry division units has just folded. God above. I think they've run out of resupply. They don't have any resupply, so the units that I'm... Yeah, because I destroyed their core division headquarters. Save time? I think you're right. Let's just quickly get one of those in case we lose it. This will be the 30-minute mark. No, we're going to go... That's it. So, 30_00. Get that saved. More DACA.
At your command.
Quickly get these guys more of them.
At your command. Armed and ready, sir.
Yeah, right. 2, push forward. Carpet bomb. Get it in there. Nice one. Nice one, Monty.
Come to attention, lads.
Get our guys rolling forward. 2 division push back.
Ready, sir.
Team 1 roll forward. Airstrike them. Yep. Let's get our airfield up. We'll get our guys forward to try and start committing with some airstrikes if we can. We'll get on this place as well if we can there. Let's get our Lancasters up. We've only got a couple to give, but it's got to be better than nothing.
Right away, sir. Lads.
Brilliant.
Armed and ready, sir.
Here we go.
Redeploying.
Push on up. We're just got to wait for this little bit of morale to get sorted. Managed to two-stripe our medium tank regiment here, which is actually really, really good. Those guys have dealt with that bunker really well. Let's get this already damaged infantry division to just start mopping up these guys. And let's roll in the grants. Keep them on assault mode. Give the Germans a damn good hammering if we can. Here we are. Looks like some of our regiments are returning to base because they've already been destroyed. There we go. All of these medium tanks was just enough. Just enough to crack this fucking absolute wall
Come to attention, lads. At your command.
of German armour, bullets, guns, everything in between. There we go. It's not much,
At your
but
command.
it's going to help the tank guys.
Enemy spotted.
That's good enough. Yeah. Just bing ba bang bang. All of that good shit. Flyboy's giving us a hand. Very nice. Awesome stuff. Right.
Armed and ready, sir.
Now the question remains, where is
At your
the
command.
last couple of units
Redeployment initiated.
that they have? Because they're bound to have some units somewhere. Oh, well, there is some of them.
Enemy spotted.
They've kind of driven in a little bit too late here to defend their base. They were hiding around the corner. I'm not sure what they were trying to achieve with this, but this many fucking Grant tanks, they're, yeah, shit out of luck, I'm afraid.
Enemy spotted.
I've literally just shit spammed these fucking
Armed and
medium
ready,
tanks.
sir.
All I know how.
There they are, lads.
Oh, they've got another infantry division headquarters. They did build a second one, sneaky shits. Right, let's get that dealt with. Excellent shooting. Roll on up. Let's get that destroyed. Try to build another one.
There they
Oh,
are, lads.
oh, you want to build an infantry division?
There
Fuck
they
off.
are, lads.
Literally got fucking what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 16? And then 20 medium tanks here. Break one of our regiments off over here.
There they are, lads.
Get him destroyed. Nice one.
Armed and ready, sir. Enemy spotted.
Do not fear the enemy.
And there we go. Lovely. Germany has been defeated here in their homeland. Central Germany is now under our control. They're probably going to try and push back and deal with that, but for the moment they have got their trousers around their ankles. The wall from the UK has managed to push on into central Germany. Fantastic. The war is starting to look a little bit better. Our allies, Russia, have fallen, but with the enemy heartland now destroyed, Germany is not going to be able to recruit any more arms and ammunitions. Which means if we can defeat their tank regiments here in Eastern Europe, the Germans are basically done for. And then it's really just the final push against China. The USA has kind of been sitting around with a candle up its ass. They are starting to amass some tank forces, but they're not where they need to be. The Japanese have come and taken the Caribbean, apparently, which is nice. Save is right, so yeah, we're going to save. Let's call this turn 9, isn't it, now? Excellent stuff. Japanese Cuba, I know, right? Interesting. Okay, well, this is the state of it as of 1942. We've managed to completely solidify our hold on Africa, pushing into sort of southern and sort of central Europe here, which is great, and all the way, obviously, into Asia, I should say. So, yeah, this is good. We've managed to sort of push into sort of Central Europe here, which is great. The last couple of bastions of Axis power here in Western Europe are going to be falling. And then if we can liberate Russia, that's going to give us what we need to try and steamroll across into sort of the untamed heartlands of Siberia and the Ural Mountains, and then indeed through China and in towards the rising sun, which is going to be fantastic. I've still got a couple of my units stationed in and around here. Defense of the Philippines, the Marshall Islands and stuff. Playing a defensive game here on the islands is very, very important because amphibious landings are very difficult to pull off, as we saw earlier with our King George battleship. It takes a while to get a foothold. So yeah, we're in a good spot at the moment. We've just got to knuckle down and see how far we're going. Currently making 95 a turn, which is brilliant. Right then. So I'm going to call that there. We've been going for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. That is a slice of Axis and Allies for you this evening. Massive thank you to Elf there, and obviously everybody everybody else who subbed. Very happy to have Digby in. You should definitely follow that man. He knows Digby would be able to play a game like this and tell you all about it. Me, I've got no idea. I can just tell you about the gameplay. He'd tell you all the history, why that tank's good, and why the fuck Britain are fucking spamming, why Britain are just shoveling fucking Grant tanks like coal into the fucking Axis heartland. But, you know, he would be able to tell you 10 times better what was going on. Build a story around it, I'm sure. So yes, definitely follow Digby, and I am going to the actual old man. How would? Well done, sir. Happy to have you streaming. Thank you very much. You're all very, very welcome. Digby is not streaming, but he's yes, he does stream, and you should definitely follow him so that you know when he does go live. And then we are sorted. Right, let us return to main menu, or even end game, and then exit World War II, and then back to the main menu. Right then. So let's see who else is online for the moment. I'm actually going to use my phone to check it, because why the hell not? Let's see who's online as of 9 minutes here. I'll actually turn the nightlight off on my screen. I haven't been on my phone since yesterday night. Let's have a look. Right. Yeah, that was really good fun. Right, so Mr. APL Fisher is currently online. That's the only person who's online that I follow. So yeah, I think we're going to do an APL Fisher raid, if that's chill. He's currently playing Shotgun Farmers. Yeah, Subgame Sunday. Let's do it. So, this is Mr. APL Fisher. We're going to pass you on to my desktop here. Hello. It's a Star Citizen wallpaper. And yeah, we're going to pass you on to Mr. APL Fisher. So do feel free to send in my best. Hopefully you will have a lovely evening. I just tried to raid my fucking recipe from earlier. APL Fisher. And I will catch thee all tomorrow. There will be a morning stream tomorrow at 11 AM. And then a 8:30 stream as well. So thank you all, and I will catch you all then. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
You again, playing some farmers, and I'm